Hey everyone. So I did start my penultimate read before the NEET PG examination. I have done a couple of subjects and I could do them pretty quickly because these are the subjects that I like a lot and I am pretty good at. So I keep them in the beginning of the revision cycle so that I have the motivation to study. I have just reached surgery, which is the beginning of the difficult phase for me. Because, first of all, surgery, again, a very difficult subject, lots of questions from it, so I can't. Like glance over it barely, go too quickly, and I will forget a lot of important points. And also the surgery notes in my case are the biggest notes, and I just want to get this subject done with so I can get over this big hurdle because surgery takes me the longest. It takes me at my quickest 2 days minimum, and normally it would could take me even 3 days. It is just ahead of medicine in terms of the amount of hours it takes me. And after that, also I have the difficult subjects only, like community medicine, again a pretty big subject and a subject that I am poor in. I want to complete this read pretty quickly so that I have time to do some additional substances, some additional readings from other areas, from other sources for the subjects that I am weak in. And if I don't laze around, I will be able to do that. I think so. I will not be doing the BTR extra edge stuff because I have realized the kind of memory and I have, and anything the not the extra edge but a couple of BTR videos came out before the last NICT examination also, and I watched them quite religiously. And I realize right now I made notes for them also along with my GT review copy. And I realize now that I do not remember almost any of it because I read them once or twice maybe. And just listening to those videos just once isn't enough to consolidate it in my memory. So I'm not gonna do anything extra because if I do not revise it properly, and for me revision means at least 3 to 4 revisions for me to just have a gut instinct also. Like if I see that a question related to it during the exam, to get that gut instinct I need to revise it at least 3 to 4 times. So not going to do anything extra because I will obviously not be able to revise it before the NEET PG examination. I also want to do some extra questions right now. I am doing the questions but only the previous year questions as of now, and that also only the NEET PG previous year questions. I am not touching the NICT previous year questions. I also have to do the UPSC CMS previous year questions right now, and those take a lot of time for me personally. A lot of people have suggested to do the FMG questions also. I have started them at least, and they they seem pretty easy to me. I don't know, maybe like I don't know what areas their exam concentrates on. And also I have only done only one paper right in the middle of the 2025 paper. As of now I feel it is pretty easy. Like some questions are there totally, but like those questions you will not find in your notes either. You will not be able to answer them at all. It's not questions which you can just if you think quietly you will be able to reach the answer. Those are not that type of questions. So doing that right now, I did waste 3 days in the middle after the last video, like watching a lot of YouTube videos. A lot of inertia has built up for me for some reason. Like I know that my theoretical reading is not very strong. It does not have a very strong base, and if I read it again right now carefully it will get better obviously. But I am not able to do that. I do not want to look at those notes again even. Like to fool my brain, I read from my tablet. Watching videos is out of the option for me right now. I do have to watch these, of course, because I cannot read for very long. My eyes get tired and I get migraines and everything. But watching videos is so boring right now. I keep changing places to trick my brain into enjoying studies. Like I read on my bed, which I never used to do because of the latent insomnia and stuff. I read on my bed, I read on the table, I read while walking around. I simply do not know how people read in libraries sitting at one place for hours at a time, because I get so extremely sleepy. I do not understand. I am thinking of restarting my vitamin D and multivitamin capsules, because I last took them like 3 months ago, and because I'm a vegetarian, I am at constant need of these vitamins. I have constantly low levels of almost every single vitamin, so thinking of restarting it, maybe it will help build up my stamina, build up my concentration power, and I can stay and study for a longer period of time. Whatever studies gets done for me is only in the second half, which is quite paradoxical, because earlier I am still a morning person, but my most productive hours used to be in the morning earlier, like from 6:30 to 10:30 a.m. used to be my most productive hours. I sit to study now only from like 8:30, 6:30 to 10:30 a.m. I meant, sorry, and sit for studies now only at 9:30 to 10 a.m. And by the time I reach 1 p.m. I'm already sleepy. I don't know why. So I take a nap at 1 p.m. from 1 to 2. Like I do not want to. I generally do not go beyond 1 hour for napping in the afternoon, and but the second half is very productive to me. Again, 2 to 5 is my inertia period. It takes that much time for me to build up my concentration to its peak. It takes that much time for me to totally solidify my intent to study. And from 5 to 9 I have like the most amazing study sessions. Like I do not study continuously from 5 to 9. I do not have that kind of willpower. But like you study for 30 minutes and you wander around, you see your phone for 10 minutes, but those 30 minutes are the most productive. Like what you had studied in the morning, what you could study in 1 hour, in the evening I can study that in half an hour. But and I would be even more productive if I studied at night till 12 p.m. but 12 a.m. But I do not want to do that. I do not want to disturb my sleep schedule as of now. So I try to study only till 10, very rarely till 10:30 p.m. And I am not able to increase my study hours again as of now. I can, like, on the best day I could reach 9 hours and 30 minutes, I think so. I am not able to accelerate beyond that. I had made such a pretty study schedule that I would study for 9 hours and then do questions for 3 hours. That classic 12-hour schedule that everybody says to follow. But I know myself, and I definitely cannot study for 12 hours right now. I don't know what's happening. I just got to have faith in myself, and I just got to trust the process, trust that what I am doing right now is gonna be enough. Okay, guys, tell what point of your study cycle you're at, how many subjects you have completed, and what your status is right now. Okay, bye bye.